There's joy for everyone at Big Lots.
Dropping things, dropping things, dropping things.
Plus save up to $300 on Serta Perfect Sleeper mattress set. Ready, set, save. Come into Big Lots today.
Sorry if it bounced around.
Nobody has.
Move this cord.
New Tidy Cats free and clean unscented. Powerful odor control with activated charcoal. Free of dyes, free of fragrances.
Hi Jan, happy Sunday.
Makes sense.
Millions of us suffer
Yeah.
from symptoms of dry eye.
Can you see?
Unique electrolyte formula.
All right. I just sewed signatures into the junk journal I'm making. It has 5 signatures. And I've made a bunch of ephemera, or, well, maybe not ephemera, I don't know what you want to call it. Pockets, tags, tucks, decorations, maybe. Sorry if that bounces. I'm not used to this new thing yet. See if I can get you over here in the middle. Alright. So the paper pad that I'm using is a the same one that Mary Beth used the other day. It's called Pocket Blossom. So I haven't embellished anything. I just sewed the signatures in, made my cover. Haven't decorated it. I'll take you inside. Just flip through. I did some staining of papers, not very many. It takes too long. But the signatures are all about 10 pages. Some of them have index cards. Some of them have a paper bag. They all have a doily. And it's all floral. And yeah, I thought you guys might want to come along as I figure out what I'm going to decorate this monster with. So this is what I've done so far. Let me close that back up. This is an envelope. I used my envelope punch board and I got the measurements right, but I didn't want to throw the paper away, so I made it differently. Just put that in there. And that's going in it somewhere. This is going in it somewhere. It is 3 pockets, and I made that tag. Yes, the new holder. Thank you. I made this with, hi Mary Beth, Oxide Inks. Hi Tammy, happy Sunday. And I made this one to go inside of it. And then these are punched out flowers using, oops, sorry, shook you again, this punch. So, that was one of them. Then I made these last night. I love, 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 love these. I think I could have made them all day. Just use the envelope punch board in the app. Mary Beth, what's that app you tell us about that makes the envelopes? I can't think. Anyway, I used it, and it's got a hidden paper clip on the back. So when you slide it in to your book, on your page, on the front, if I can get my hands to work, it just slides down like that. Isn't that cute? So there's that one. Then there's this one. And I'll show you how to make them because they're super easy. And this one. And these are the 4 that I made last night. And they're all, like I said, hidden paper clips. Then I did this one today while I was watching Mary Beth's live. And then I have this note card or journaling card to go into a pocket. This tag, which is one of my favorites I've ever done. I think it looks cool. And each one of those is the cutoff from where I cut the paper to fit into the journal. And then this was an envelope that I folded. It started out as one of these. And I just folded it like this. Cut this little edge here after I you know, scored and folded it. Cut this so I could make a little spot to stick this little tag in. A little hidden one. And then I decoupaged the napkin onto a mason jar for a tag. And journaling cutout. And then a journaling piece of the cardstock that I just made to a journaling card. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to use this in there or not, but it's a book page, but the page is kind of vintagey looking and the rest of it's not vintagey, so it may go to something else. And then this envelope. And I'm going to make a card to go in the back of it. So I think what I'm going to do here is put my tag like that, so that I can leave it open on the side to tuck something in. Get my glue out here. I need a clip because that's gonna drive me crazy. It wants to flip it back open. Okay. So I'm just going to glue one side. And I love these bottles and the art glitter glue. So if anybody who hasn't heard of Jan talk about art glitter glue or Mary Beth, listen up, girls. It is awesome. I lost my damp paper. What's it called? Baby wipe. There it is. So then we can take, I can take anything, like a, even an envelope if I wanted to, and it would just slide right in behind it. So you have 3 tucks. And then I'll do the back cover. Actually, I think I'm going to make another one of those for the back cover. So let's dig out some paper. If I'm boring you, y'all just tell me, okay? Because I know I can be quite boring. Let's see. Oh, and Jan, I got my scraps all sorted, all put away. I threw a bunch away that was just too little or I was not ever going to use. And let's get some of this paper pad. Yeah, the double pocket is cool. I'm glad I'm not boring you, Sassy. Let's see, one more. Let's use this one. One thing about it, I don't have a lot of space. So, what I did was cut all 3 pieces at one time and measure this again. It is 3.5 inches wide. So I'm going to cut this at 3.5. Once I get them. My husband said I'm going to make you sick. I keep hitting the thing. I hope not. So there's that. Ooh, homemade tortillas. Those are so good. Haven't done that in a while. I used to do that all the time. No, I did not take him to a daycare. I am a bad person. Then I need to measure this. Cut off 4 inches off the top. I always start with them at the same size so I can figure out which one I want on the bottom. So then all I did was choose the bottom one, and let's see, I think this one. And I just folded it over. Oh, sorry. Dan's right, I'm gonna make y'all drunk. Or dizzy. Put the art glitter glue on the back and fold it over. Craft away, craft away. Okay. Then I measure down and I'll cut about 1 inch off this one because it's going to be in the middle. I'll do that over here so I don't make you all drunk. And then I do the same thing. Fold the corner in. Try to make it as straight as you can. Sorry for the reach, but I need my little bone folder thingy. Is there enough light in this frame that y'all can see everything? Like I said, this is new. I've not used it. So that stacks that way, and then I'll cut 2 inches off of this one. And don't do like I did on the first one. I folded it the wrong direction and glued it down, so I have one that's bad. Thank you, Fat Sassy. I hope everybody has had a good Sunday. I have done nothing but craft and relax. I did stop and make homemade mac and cheese for dinner, but my husband fried up some bacon. Really good. Then I just take my art glitter glue and go down all 4 sides, or all 3 sides, not 4. If you do 4, you're going to have a mess. And then line it up at the bottom. And put it down. Jan's got me saying, burnish, burnish, burnish. Then we'll embellish this up, but then I won't be able to put it in the book until it dries. So then I will take that one. And the art glitter dries so fast that that part won't take long, but my little dots will, because they are liquid pearls. I am not very good with the cutout scissors. They're not the flat back pearls. I get this thing stuck to everything, including myself, and not the paper. So I will take that, make my bead of glue across here. And you won't see that art glitter glue. Bye, Tammy. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, me and the ribbon's not getting along. Okay, then I have this bottle of flowers, and I'm going to take out 3. And I want them the sturdier cardstock ones, because I'm going to make them stand up essentially. I'm going to take my stylus and this piece of cork board that I have, and I'm just going to start going around in circles without holding it down in the little petals. So that it becomes raised up a little bit. But if you try to hold it down, then it just messes it up. See how it's standing up now? Instead of being flat like this one. You guys probably already know how to do this, but... Sundays seem to be my night to go live because I'm not usually worn out. I've been off all day. And that one, and this one's going on the bottom just to give it a little hint of a different color. Okay, so art glitter glue, and I just choose the spot, put it down. Yeah, I love the setup more than I did where I had to be in camera because it made everything hard to see. So, I'm glad I got this. I'm glad Jan told me about this little thing. Holder, phone holder. And then I take liquid pearls in white opal. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the paper is adorable. I love it. It's just funny that Mary Beth and I both were using the same paper for a project. Okay, whoops. Put the lid on the wrong thing. Then I just take my liquid pearls and go around the edges and dots. This part can be boring, but it just makes it pretty. Because I wanted a lot of florals. I don't know, I'm drawn to flowers. And I have more requests for things made with flowers or vintage than I do anything else. And I'm kind of over the vintage thing right at the moment. I'm sure I'll get back into it. I just wanted something pretty and bright. I think that we all go through phases of what we like and what we don't. But yeah, I love flowers. Yeah, when I saw your live, Mary Beth, and you were using this paper, I was like, that's just too funny. I have a whole box, like a gift box. It's from Christmas time, but it's just an angel, so it sits on top of our entertainment center. And it is full of flowers. Everywhere I go, I buy flowers. Tuesday morning, Hobby Lobby, the last time I was there, had them on sale. Although when I got home, the lady hadn't given me my 40% off on 2 of them. It was too far to go back. Wasn't worth 3 hours drive. Well, 6 hours. 3 there and 3 back. So, I'll just use them and be happy. I gotta get me some more liquid pearls in different colors, but I seem to be drawn to the white one. I don't know, but I think it's warm in my house tonight. So there's that one. And once it dries, I can attach it to the back of the book. And so I think I'm going to take this piece, which is the center of this first signature, and I'm going to make it into a pocket. Thank you, Life Mix. I'm not good with your with names, so if you will tell me your name, I'd appreciate it, if you don't mind. I know Jan's and Mary Beth's and Sassy's. I've been watching them for a long time. Jen. Okay, I knew that, but I had obviously forgotten. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make this into a big pocket. Let me get my punch. And I'm going to use my, I don't know if it has a size on it, my circle punch. And I'm just going to center as best I can. Pop a little hole in there. And then I'm going to take my art glitter glue. And I'm going down the sides of this. And then I'll embellish the outside later. It just gives a nice big pocket for putting your treasures in. Whoops, sorry for the loudness. And then I just hold it down for a minute because this glue dries so fast. Although I had to fill one of my bottles today and it got a bubble in it, but I like it to never get out of it. Even with that. They're so, I love making junk journals because, well, it's just a mixture of everything. So there's that. And then once it's dry completely, I'll embellish that. And then I think I'm going to take some of this paper that was left from where I made that pocket. There's triple pockets. I'm going to round the corners. And I didn't round the corners in the book. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And I'm just going to use it to decorate this card up. Yeah, it's harder to get them filled and embellished than it is making them. Although I can tell you the first time I sewed signatures in, mine was so crooked that, and there was no way to fix it because I just obviously couldn't measure that time. But I left the top of this open so that when it dries you can tuck a tag or a note or whatever you want inside there. And if I do stamping, which I forgot to do this time, I usually do it before I embellish or sew in my pockets. Somewhere there's another side there. Nope. There it is. And I'm going to do the same thing on that one. Just different paper. And this one I think I'll leave open on this side. And I will, little hole. I missed something there. Thank you, Jen. I have made several of these, and I've sold several of them. But I like making them. It's relaxing for me, and it gets my brain away from the worries and stress of the day. I picked this habit up when my daughter went away for college, because I went through the whole empty nest kind of thing. And now it's like when she comes home, I'm like, girl, you're leaving shit everywhere. Oh, sorry. Okay, so there's that one. And then, this is a piece of this paper that's on the cover. But I took my markers and I colored them in and then used the liquid pearls to make the lines stand out. So I'm going to take that And I'm going to cut it to fit this pocket here, and I'm going to make a little belly band on the front. So I'm going to do some cheat measuring with my pencil or pen, whichever I can find. I'm just going to make a little dot here so I know where to cut it. Thank you. I thought it turned out really cool. I'm not usually much of a color. I can't say that word. My markers usually bleed everywhere and it makes me mad, so I'm better with a colored pencil than I am a marker, or even with watercolors. So, art glitter glue on both ends, and then center it down here at the bottom. Attach it here first, and then at the top. And I thought it fit pretty into this book with all the colors, and it gives it some shine. So, and with that, then you can put an envelope or whatever behind it, which I'll make more envelopes to go in it because there's 10 pages in each signature, so on 5 signatures, so I've got 50 pages to decorate. And I'll leave some blank just so that whoever ends up with the book can decorate it themselves. Or write in it themselves. I mean, not me. Yeah. Get my tongue untwisted. I've lost my piece of paper I wanted. Oh, I didn't show you this tag. This tag that I made has 2 little tags in it, and then this is a cutout from another paper pad with a little belly band, and it opens this way so you can write behind it. I don't know how it got buried, but anyway. So let's see, we got a belly band there. We have a pocket here. Just to remind myself where it is, I'm sticking that piece of paper in. And then I'm looking for the envelope. Now this envelope, I'm going to flip to the back here. Just because I have to go decorate part of the front, part of the back, just so I don't over decorate one section and leave out something in another section. And trust me, I have done that numerous times. I get one section that is completely covered in ephemera. And I'm in my scrap box that I just organized today. Looking for a piece of pink cardstock because I want plain. All right. And these little clips from the Dollar Tree, they work awesome for holding your signatures open. Okay, so this one is 5.5 by 5.5 inch square, and I'm going to round the corners. I'll get on camera here. Corner rounding simple note, and I do have the corner chomper, but for this it's just one piece of paper. So I am going to fold this corner to corner, and I'm going to make a corner pocket. Okay, thanks, Mary Beth. Have a good night. And I lost this lace. I'm going to put over this corner. Corner to corner. Well, not corner to corner, but you'll see. I don't even know what time it is. Oh, my husband just told me it's 10 o'clock. I'll put this down. And then I've got So, and I don't want to put anything that's really, really thick on here because it just makes your book bulk up twice as fast. So I'm looking for my little flowers. Again, they're my go-to. I don't like that one. And I'm going to put, everybody's left me but two. Am I boring? I hope not. Put that over the top of the lace. And then before I finish the journal, I'll go back and put a flat back pearl in the middle, but I can't get to them right now because of where my camera's at. I trim that up. And I am going to put it down on this corner as a large corner tuck. And I usually put butterflies on these just simply because I love butterflies. And I have this littler flower that I'm going to stick into the middle of it before I put the flat back. So there's that. And I made a boo-boo on that. So then I can have a place to tuck this large envelope because I wanted it to be big enough to hold it. So it'll be there. And I can tuck other pieces of ephemera in here too. So, okay. Try not to move, you all. Okay, so then we can go to this page. And this one, I'm going to kind of do the same thing, but instead of the folded down or glued pocket, I'm going to fold this one. I hope you all can see what I'm doing because it keeps flipping up on me. I'm just making this folded down a little bit. So that I can glue this down. This just keeps your signature in the middle so that your strings aren't out. If I put dangles or something on them, I wouldn't do this, but I don't usually do the whole dangle thing. Just because I've never really figured out how to do it very well. So trim these off. Then I will put some more glue. And then I'll hold this one down. You got to kind of bring them up into the middle and or they get really tear easily. That's the word I'm looking for. Now I can take a piece of trim and put over that. I can take a cut off of the paper, put over that whatever I want to do with it. No, I don't like that. I can also take washi tape there if I had some that would go with my book. Then I have this, which I'm going to attach this little flower with some where'd it go? Gauze. Cheesecloth, that's what it's called. I can get a hold of the cheesecloth as being stubborn. Anyway, I'll put that down here with my art glitter glue, just because I want something here that can break up this white, or this black, and the white will be a good contrast. And you could use a paper doily or whatever you wanted in there. And then I'm going to need more glue up here. Right, flower or crocheted pieces wanting to roll. Sorry, I'm out of frame. So who all's still with me? I guess it's after 10. I probably should wrap things up and get ready to go to bed because 6 a.m. comes early. And I have to go back to work tomorrow. Okay, so there's that flower. I'm going to have to leave that open for a minute to let it dry so it doesn't stick to my page. And I can put a little flat button, which I have hundreds. This is my button box. I have thousands of buttons. And I'm going to put it on with our glitter glue. And it's a little flower button in the middle. And then I'll probably later go back and get enough glue. The fabric's absorbing. There we go. So anyway, I guess I'm going to have to jump off here and get myself ready for work tomorrow. And let this dry. I just wanted to share my journal that I'm making. And when I get it all done, I'll do a flip through. So thanks everybody for stopping by and keeping me company for the evening. Happy crafting. Bye. Let go of it. Okay. Oh, it won't let me hit okay.